Now, I've seen these MORPHO books floating around bookstores all the time. It seems like they just popped out of nowhere. But are they actually any good? The important thing to note is that there's this one main MORPHO book, and it's a bit thick and not too tall, but there's also these really small ones that you'll see everywhere else, and you can see that it's a lot smaller. These actually go in depth on very specific parts of drawing, and a lot of it is actually related to anatomy. The main MORPHO book is actually just a general overview of a lot of different parts of anatomy. So I would say if you are interested, if you want to buy these books, I would start here, and if you really enjoy this, you can move on to those other smaller books for something that you want to get a little bit more of an in-depth look at. But what's actually inside though? A lot of what you'll see are representations of the bones, of the flesh within the human body, or the escorché, I believe is pronounced. And it'll give you some very basic diagrams and some basic information on how to draw them. But is this book going to teach you to draw or teach you anatomy? Well, not exactly. It's going to give you some good information and some pretty nice drawings within it, but it's not really going to go in depth on anything. As you can see, there's not a lot of text on this page. It's really just highlighting a few things, teaching you little bits of the form of the human body and some of these muscles and bones that are within it. But if you don't already know how to simplify some complex forms and you don't really know how to draw in general, this isn't really a book for you. This is more of a reference book that's going to help you to be able to represent things a little bit more accurately whenever you need to go in depth on your drawing. There are some pages that are going to give you some step-by-steps or simplify the work for you. But if you don't know how to take this simple form and turn it into this complex form already, you're going to really struggle. Overall, it's mostly a reference book for a lot of different parts of the anatomy and some other things as well. I do think that these books are really cool and that they're really helpful, and some of these smaller ones actually go a little bit more in depth about what they're trying to teach you. But overall, I wouldn't say that these books are standalone teaching books. They're really more supplemental to what you might already know or what you might already be learning. And I'm not telling you this stuff to discredit any of the stuff that's in this book. What's actually in here is really good information, but it's not the best information for a beginner. It's really something more for an intermediate to advanced artist who needs to be able to reference this stuff and come back to it until they're able to just ingrain it in their brain. Overall, I'd only really recommend them for those two artists. And if you are looking to improve your artwork and you're wondering what books to buy, what not to buy, and what to avoid, I've got a full-length video here talking about all of that stuff.